So what I'm about to show you would probably put a lot of like lead generation and marketing companies out of business. And the reason for that is because if you understand these things and this basic kind of blueprint and then you can expand on it as you go, you wouldn't need a marketing company again. And obviously, I'm telling you this because I know that our skills go a lot deeper and it's a lot deeper rooted than what I'm going over. But for someone like you who might be struggling with inconsistent leads, like lack of quality, maybe you're working with like Angie's Home Advisor, it's not really working out. These kind of methods, can easily add an extra 10, 20, 30k in revenue, depending on obviously the ticket size of your average project. And a lot of these guys here, so these are clients that we work with now, a lot of these guys actually used this kind of blueprint before they even joined us, right? And so I can't put direct figures because, to be honest, it's not on top of my head right now. But Brett went from 40 to 107k a month consistently in 3 months. He is in the driveway and kind of paving industry. One of his jobs that we got him from our meta ads was 94,000. Now, granted, that was a large square footage job, but he got the estimate and he closed it through the Facebook campaigns. Dom, he was struggling more with his quality, right? And so I was on the call with him just before he signed, and we were talking about how he was using a lot of different lead providers like Angie's and Home Advisor. What the main problem is with a lot of those kind of lead providers is they share the leads out to everyone else, and you're not actually buying leads that are expecting you to show to their door. Angie gives the leads out to everyone. They don't really do their best to qualify them. And so the biggest bottleneck that Dom was facing was more so that of like inconsistent quality leads. And that's why he couldn't really scale. So we fixed that with our kind of meta campaigns. And I'm going to briefly go over kind of paid ads in this kind of marketing blueprint as well. This is Tyson. So Tyson, he wasn't struggling more so with the quality, but more so with the consistency. He was getting like 6 leads a month, and granted, most of those were turning into projects. It was mostly through word of mouth. We took him from 50 to 58 leads. He had about a 70 to 80% lead to estimate conversion, and he's got a semi-high close rate at like 30 to 40%. And so I think the main thing that I'm most proud of with Tyson is taking him from those 6 leads to the 50 to 58, which were qualified leads, right? With Lee, similar story. He's more of our kind of like mid-end clients. He's doing 125k a month when we found him. Very similar. Like he was relying on a lot of different kind of services that tried to itch a lot of different scratches instead of just itching the whole surface, right? And so we managed to add 65k just onto him. We're still with him today scaling. So I'll just jump straight in. There's a couple different ways that we can generate leads, okay? I'll start from left to right. So, Facebook. Facebook is generally, one of the best ways, Instagram, Facebook, and the meta platforms to get leads, right? First, it kind of starts with like the page setup and strategy. You need like a good logo and a good banner, okay? You're going to need to take pictures of the jobs before and after, and then you're going to post those, right? You can even take selfies with customers. Like we run ads sometimes of selfies where our clients are with the customer after they finish a project. They hit a little thumbs up, and then we put that as an ad. It works really well. Now, taking pictures before and after and then posting that just organically on your kind of Facebook and Instagram, it's just proof. It's testimonials. It's when somebody looks at your company and they're thinking, should I get an estimate? Should I not? Should I go with these guys? Should I not? They get to see your projects and they get to see what it looked like before, what it looked like after, and then they can kind of make their own decision based on what they see, right? Now, building a Facebook page is kind of like building a garden. It takes a while for plants to grow, and then for you to obviously get that fruit. And now Facebook ads in comparison is almost like a tap or growth chemical, because you can control how many leads are coming in through that, right? You can kind of open the faucet, close the faucet, and control how much water comes out. Now, this is, honestly, you can get some great estimates through this. You're going to repost in local groups, so ideally like 5+ groups 3 times a week. You're going to offer free giveaways, okay? So, for example, like a free, a free 3D render, right, to anyone who submits their information for XYZ, right? Now, you'll have one person that wins, and then most of it is pretty much, the losers. You're going to respond to all the losers, because that's unlimited leads. So if 30 enroll, one gets a freebie, and the rest you can say, hey, you didn't win X prize, however, we are doing Y offer if you'd be interested, and you can repeat that about 2 to 4 times a month. Now, in terms of actual Facebook ads, at a minimum, really, you're not going to get too many results with 20. We usually recommend $30 to $50 a day ad spend, especially starting out. I'll go into this in a little bit. Basically, this is what your Facebook ads are going to look like. Something along the lines of this. You can see the structure of it here. We have a get quote. We've got the heading here. And then you've got the copy. So you need copywriting, you need like a good offer, script writing, and ideally you, so like a picture of a project or a video of you that you can run. Now you can expect like 5 to 10 leads per day, and this is in pounds, but really you're looking kind of 7 to 13 roughly cost per lead, if we convert it into dollars. Now that's 5 to 10 leads per day, off 20 to 50. Those leads will be submitting their information through a lead form or landing page, and then they get an automated response. Now, we've actually changed it a little bit here, so I'm going to let you in on a bit of an insider secret. So if you guys do decide to run your own Facebook ads, you are not going to waste money. The way that we do it is we start on a lead form. So we launch the ads, they click get estimate, get quote, whatever it is, they get taken to a lead form, right? Facebook's in-house lead form. Once we figure out that it's a converting funnel, we then make a landing page. And so from there, it's a lead form on the landing page, but we have a bit more flexibility. We're then going to redirect after they submit their lead form to your calendar. They're going to click the time and date to get an estimate, and then bang, just like that, you have a lead, a estimate that you can go out to straight onto your calendar without any of these. Now, the automated responses still come in handy, because what the automated responses help us do is anybody who doesn't book in for an estimate, they get texted, and then from there they can book into an estimate. So we don't want any kind of leads falling through the crack. You can answer any kind of questions. You offer a discount. How long will it take? How long will it take? And how do we pay you? You can obviously book them in. And then from there, you want automated reminders. So 24 hours before you go out to the home, 1 hour before, and 5 minutes before. You do the work, and then you want to get the reviews, right? You get 15 to 20 Facebook reviews, then Google reviews, and that obviously gives your page more credibility. So with Facebook versus Google, I know a lot of people like to argue about this. Google's generally high intent, so people are looking for contractors in X area, and that's what they search up. Facebook's more of a, scroll in, you see the ad pop up, maybe I need this, and then you kind of sign up for it. Google. So, this is a big thing, Google My Business page. You need to be on Google, because when people search for a roofer, contractor, window installer, a driveway guy, a remodeler, a bunch of businesses on Google My Business will show up, right? Higher ranking equals more jobs, and so this is how you're actually going to get the high ranking, right? You need a nice looking lead converting website. If you're watching this, we've got a special offer for you. We'll build you a free website when you book a call on our website, if you just let us know that you've watched the video and sorted. Now, this is the 100 Google review hack. I'm going to go over this in just a second. When you finish a job, you show the customer the end result, and then you ask for a Google review. Now, if you want like unlimited Google reviews, the method that we usually use is we offer a £50 gift card, or $50 gift card, obviously. I'm a UK born and bred, it's second nature, I put pound, but $50 gift card giveaway, right? It's like a raffle to all the clients. I'm going to follow your Facebook, leave a review to enter, screenshot, and then message confirmation. Negotiations equals reviews. If client wants a cheaper price or cannot afford the service, offer to do it on a discount if they leave a Google review. Reap the rewards of SEO, right? You might be thinking it's just one Google review, but if 10 people do this, you've got an extra 10 reviews, which obviously boosts your GMB, and then you could get tens or hundreds of jobs in the future. So it's like a compounding interest kind of thing, your Google My Business. Now, we're on to more kind of Google ads. I don't mind Google ads. They're not too bad. Meh, you know. You spend around $20 to $50 a day. It's a little bit more of like a complex setup. So you need the campaign setup, keyword optimization, copywriting, great offer script writing, And so really what it is you don't need the keyword optimization, which can be pretty tricky sometimes on Facebook as you do Google. Similar to kind of the Facebook ads in what they look like. Your funnel builder is going to be about $97, ClickFunnels $120, so this is go high level. Very good software, I must say. You need a high converting funnel. You're going to get around 5 to 10 leads per day. In low competition areas, you can be expecting $15 to $30 per lead. Medium competition is 30 to 50, and high competition is 50 to 100. So you're talking places like New York for your high competition. Apologies, I just had a moth or something fly by me. For your lower competition, you might be looking at somewhere like Albuquerque, these kind of places. You're going to have like an automated response, answer any questions, book them in. Pretty similar process for the Facebook ads, I must say. And that's kind of that for Google. Now, here's some of the, I guess, top tips, the secret sauce that I've left till the end, because everyone who doesn't have the attention span, you're not going to listen to this. They're going to be already off the video. If you're still here, great. So, networking. Networking is huge in the US market. It's so in the UK. We have a couple things like UK Construction Week, SRC Summit. I believe that's for the US. You're going to make friends with local contractors. If their client needs roofing work, if their client needs a window done, paving, asphalt, driveway, etc., they'll refer you, right? The second is database reactivations. You're going to leverage past clients for more work and new clients, because past clients have had a service from you and they like your service, and so they wouldn't be opposed to getting something else done by you or referring you to someone else, right? You can email newsletters for quarterly offers and weekly roofing tips, or weekly window tips, or weekly driveway tips to keep it healthy. Obviously, how to prepare for winter, explain the process, and then some might reach out for you to do work. You can link up your CRM software to new business number to make communication easy as well. And then you can SMS blast, quarterly blast to update clients and give them quarterly offers. So if you've got a database full of 500 past clients and you've got all their phone numbers, you can basically, with like high level, Close.com, Salesforce, you can basically blast out a massive text to all of those SMS numbers that you have from past clients. Offer a £50 or $50 gift card giveaway / raffle to all past clients. Very similar to over here. It works a charm, right? You're getting a lot of people entering this, and it's a great return on investment. Now, there's a couple bonuses. The 5-door method. You have yard signs, door hangers, business cards, shirts with logos, truck with logos, Link up your CRM software to new business number to make communication easy, very similar to this. Door hanger. Make sure you have an offer. Don't just tell people what services you do. Make sure that on your door hangers or on your leaflets or on your flyers, you've got a free estimate plus 20% off project, and then just add 20% to the project. To the project's original price you're going to charge. Shirts with logos and truck with logos, pretty much branding. It's very simple stuff. These things, genuinely, if you put them into play and you kind of do it correctly, you can make upwards of 10, 20, 30k extra. Like I said at the start, just depending on your ticket price. If you guys haven't booked a call yet, we can go over the marketing strategies that you're using currently, see if there's any way that we can help, point you in the right direction if, we need to. And you can find our website to book a call down below. I'll leave that in the description for you guys. But yeah, this is what a lot of marketing agencies, a lot of lead companies are hiding from you. And this is how you can get an extra 3 to 4 projects a month pretty comfortably. And I'll see you soon. Take care.